During my 63 years as an English teacher, the piece I'm going to read has served as the cornerstone of all my teaching. It's what I most wanted students to take away from my classes and remember. I'm happy to say that most of them did. I still often get letters and emails that say, "Just wanted to let you know I'm at the feast." That makes me feel good. So here it is, The Feast. There is a poem by Victor Hugo which ends with these words, "I'll soon leave in the middle of the feast, but the world will lose nothing of its size and glory." I think that's mostly true, but it may not be the whole truth. What matters is the feast. We have all been invited. A few in their ignorance refuse the invitation. Others in their ignorance get up in the middle of the feast. They go to the porch for a cigarette and never come back. They hang out in the restroom and never return. Most, however, remain at the festive table. Their lives are rich with life's joy and life's sorrow. They laugh with all of their laughter and cry with all of their tears. To be at the feast is to experience life fully. When it is their time to turn down an empty glass and go their solitary way, they do so graciously and give thanks for having been invited. Some of the guests try to capture special moments, make an attempt to preserve those experiences, both large and small, when they were truly alive, intensely aware, passionately involved. In these efforts, they preserve, if not the feast itself, at least its memory. They leave evidence to testify that they were in attendance and that they indeed attended. Writing does that for me. It helps me to attend. It makes me sharply aware of the feast. It records, however inadequately, the wonder of it. I'm reminded of a fine book which was made into an equally fine movie called Zorba the Greek. At one point, Zorba, a huge man of passionate feelings and great appetites, is seasick on a small crowded steamer crossing the Aegean Sea. Clutching the ship's rail, sweating profusely and throwing up the last of his lunch, he suddenly sees a trio of dolphins rising gracefully in arcs alongside the ship. Forgetting his distress, Zorba points to the dolphins and calls out to the others, "Look! Look!" For me, there's always, it seems, just behind my right ear, a small Zorba-like figure pointing and shouting, "Look! Look!" But to look is not enough. The unexpressed act is not fully experienced. Life equals experience. To complete an experience, we must find a way to express it. The special moments we experience at the festive table may be expressed in a variety of ways: music, painting, sculpture, dance, writing. I find, and hope that you will too, that to write it down, to put words to the pain and joy of life's feasts, enriches and perhaps in some minor way perpetuates those moments when I sat at the festive table. The feast is temporary, that we know. Age, infirmity, and death are landlords who, before we are quite ready to leave, usher us out. And with the quiet closing of the door behind us, the world loses nothing of its size and glory. But the words I put down will have helped me to realize the splendor of it all. And if by chance those words turn out to be the right words, they will have added some small, small measure to its size and glory.